Sarah, don't worry. It'll be okay.
Yes, of course it will. Oh, the baby's dead. I just know it. Why else haven't I felt it move? No.
People have all sorts of scares when they're pregnant. It hardly ever comes to anything.
When I was pregnant with your mum...
Sarah Platt, I'm Hilary, the midwife. We'll take you through and have a little look at you, eh?
Todd.
Can I come?
Of course.
Don't worry, love. You'll be fine.
Can't feel him kicking, and that's not normal, is it?
Let's just have a little listen. See if we can find the baby's heartbeat.
Is it there?
Sometimes it can take a while to find. Get themselves in all sorts of positions.
It's not there, is it? I told you, I knew there was something wrong.
Hey, now just calm down. Try and relax. Bingo.
Is that it?
Yep. Sounds like you've got a one-man band in there.
Dear, that is alive.
That's brilliant.
So is it going to be okay?
Let's see, shall we? There's a slight deceleration of the heartbeat.
What does that mean?
It's a touch slower than it should be. That could just be because of all the stress. Right, we'll keep you in for now to monitor it and to make sure the bleeding has stopped. And we'll arrange a scan for tomorrow.
A scan? Why?
We need to find out where the bleeding's coming from and how severe it is.
So he might not be okay.
Let's just wait and see, eh?
Look, it'll just be a precaution, that's all.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side.
I just keep trying to think, what have I done wrong? I must have done something. Maybe I've not been eating right.
Hey, you've done nothing wrong.
Todd's right. None of this is your fault. You've been under a lot of stress lately.
Do you want me to get you a drink or something?
Oh, no, I'm all right, actually. Will you go and get one? I might just try and have a sleep.
Good idea. You look worn out.
Sure you'll be all right?
Yeah, go on.
Do you know, we should get going too. We can't leave David and Beth too long.
No, I know. I'll come and see you tomorrow. And don't you worry. Everything's going to be fine. I promise. You'll let us know if anything happens, won't you?
Yeah, of course.
I can take Bethany home with me if you like. Take her to nursery tomorrow.
Oh, would you? That'd be great.
Todd, I know none of this is your fault. These things happen. But all the uncertainty between you two can't have helped. What Sarah needs right now is to take things easy, not get herself worked up.
Yeah, I know.
Still, they've sorted things out now.
Well, I hope so. Because the last thing Sarah needs is any more upset.
She won't have Gail. She won't have.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
What are you doing here? Come to check up on me, have you?
Everything has to centre around you, don't it? I do have other things going on in my life, you know.
Oh, yeah, right. Like playing happy families with your fiancée. So why aren't you?
Because she was rushed in here losing blood, and we thought we were going to lose the baby. All right?
Todd. Todd. I'm sorry. How was I to know? So what did they say?
We won't know for sure till she's had the scan tomorrow.
Look, I'm really sorry. You must be gutted.
Worse for Sarah.
Well, yeah, of course. But it's your kid too.
You don't get it, do you?
Hey?
It's my fault. I've been horrible to her, messing her about, making her feel lousy when she hasn't done anything, just because I can't get my head sorted.
Come on, you can't blame yourself.
No, I've got to go, and do you know what? I should be with Sarah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Todd,
What are you doing here?
I just came to see if I could do out.
What? Like muck up the rest of my life?
Look, I was trying to stop you from messing it up, actually, although I admit it was lousy timing. Todd, I just wondered if you wanted to come and stay at mine tonight. I thought your flat might seem really empty.
I'm staying here.
Well, you'll be no use to Sarah if you're exhausted.
What do you care about Sarah? You can't wait for me to get shot of her?
Dad, of course I care.
No, you don't. I bet you'd be glad if the baby did die, wouldn't you? Then it'd solve everything.
How can you say that? I might not be happy about you and Sarah, but I would never wish anything as terrible as that. Oh, just forget it.
No, you're right. It is terrible. But just for a second, that's what went through my mind. How simple it'd be if it just wasn't there anymore. How could I think that about my own son, Ma'am? What sort of a person does that make me? Oh, that's great. Thanks. Yeah. So, good news. Yeah. Said she's had a comfortable night and there's been no more bleeding, so...
Good. Look, I know we haven't seen much of each other these days, but, well, you know, if you fancy a pint or a chat out.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
You off to the hospital, love?
Yeah,
What time's the scan?
10:30.
Look, I hope it goes well. And listen, I'll make sure I'm back here at dinner time, so when you get back, we can have a little chat, eh?
Actually, I'm working tonight, so I thought I'd just stay there.
Oh, Todd, don't keep doing this.
Doing what?
Running away. You've got to decide what you're going to do.
I already have. I told you, I'm staying with Sarah.
Well, how can you after what you told me last night? If you're so desperate that you're wishing you weren't having this baby, then, well, you can't be happy.
I was just stressed out, yeah? I didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah, you did. Now, I know you want to do the right thing by Sarah, and I'm proud of you for that. But you can't make yourself feel something that you don't. We need to talk.
No, Mo, I'm sick of talking. Never gets you nowhere. And from now on, I'm just going to do what I think's right, okay?
Yeah. And so am I.
You look awful. Did you not sleep very well?
Don't worry about me. Just concentrate on yourself and the baby.
Todd, if something does go wrong, we can get through it, can't we, as long as we've got each other?
Yeah, of course.
Sarah, we're ready for you. Well, the baby seems to be fine. And you'll be glad to know that the heartbeat's back to normal, so there's no worries on that score.
That's great.
Now, as for the bleeding, it's probably come from the placenta. It's what we call an antepartum hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage?
Don't worry. As the bleeding and the pains have stopped, I wouldn't think there's anything to be too concerned about.
Really? So it's all going to be okay?
Everything should be fine. Though I would suggest you take things easier from now on.
I will.
Oh, hi. I was just going to ring you. They've had the results of the scan. Everything's fine.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, isn't it? They're going to keep her in for a couple of days just to make sure. Were you on your way to see her?
Yeah.
Ah, well, she will be pleased. I'm just going to try and get hold of Martin. Look, I know you have your doubts about them getting married, but they're in love, aren't they? And it's not as if we could stop them, even if we wanted to.
No, don't suppose so.
I'll see you.
See you.
Bye.
You've been great. I couldn't have got through this without you.
No, I've not. I've been useless.
You haven't? Do you know, going through all this has made me realise how much I want this baby. If I had any doubts before, I don't now. It just feels so great to know everything's going to be okay.
Is Karl Foster around? Thanks. Karl?
Yeah. Can I help you?
I hope so. I'm Todd's mum.
Todd.
Let's not waste time pretending, shall we? I know about you and him. He told me. So I think we should go and have a word somewhere more private, don't you?